White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored
White flag is out. Sorry, man. I lost my computer here.
Now Blaney can cruise.
Oh, man.
Only driver at Team Penske that's winless so
Looks
far.
like Blaney's going to
They came to play
take it here. We've got a 5th spot. We're 6 seconds behind. Boy, Penske's something else this year.
It's going to be a Nashville night to remember.
Yes, it is.
Is the man in Music City.
Ryan Blaney takes it. All right, folks, here we come, here we come, here we come.
Awesome, man. Great job, guys. Great job all weekend. Thank you. Great bounce back from last week. Super proud of everybody, man. Here's the many more, guys. Thank you so much.
Byron got 48 points tonight. Not a bad night. Not a bad night, folks. Wow.
Back-to-back wins in Nashville.
They say Ford is first on race day, or fix or repair daily, or found on the road dead. They look like they're first on race day today.
With 102 consecutive laps under green and
wow.
number 12.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, folks, I'm gonna. Wow. I'm gonna turn this on, folks. Just gonna show you I'm a huge NASCAR fan, baby. I know we didn't win, but top 5 I'll take every day of the week, and I became this William Byron fan. Never took Elliott. Elliott took over this 24 car initially, and I was never a fan of Elliott. Always stuck with Willie B. All right, folks. Just want to show you this is a huge NASCAR room, folks. It just goes on and on. All right, folks, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Oh, man, let me get out of here. All right, Willie B, great job. Top 5, baby. All right, folks, going to do a burnout here. Wow.
14 career wins for Blaney.
All right, let's see if they interview, and I'll get that right now. They interview, see what William Byron has to say. Wow. Playoff field is half full. Real disappointed last week that William Byron didn't get that Coca-Cola 600 win. Wow. I tell you, Blaney's a class act though, man. What a heck of a driver. Taking lessons from his father, David Blaney. Dave Blaney, now it's Ryan Blaney. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
153 wins now for Team Penske as an organization. Tied with Junior Johnson and Associates for 4th on the all-time list.
Wow. Yeah, Ryan Blaney and William Byron are great friends, and I believe that William Byron's, I don't know if he's going to marry his sister or if they're still together, I don't know. But there he is. That 24 hat. Woo. All right, boys and girls. Congratulations, Ryan. Did a great job. He usually gives that thing away. Let's see if he does or if he just takes it. Oh, he's going right up in. Man, that's a class act. I do like Ryan Blaney for that. Wow. Wow. Look at that little kid and that baby. That's beautiful. That's what NASCAR's all about right there. Boy, how can you beat that? That's totally awesome, man. How about Ryan?
Were you beginning to wonder, is this ever going to happen, that you would get to the playoffs with a win?
I never gave up hope, that's for sure. We've had great speed all year. It just hasn't really, been the best year for us as far as good fortune. But the 12 boys are awesome. They stick with it no matter how it goes, and it was great to finish one out tonight.
How much did the game change for you guys on the 12 team when Hassler made the call for the 2-tire stop at the end of stage 1 and you got all that track position?
Yeah, I thought it was a good call. You know, we drove up to 7th there in the first stage. I thought 2 tires were great. I thought my car was really good, and that really set us up for the rest of the race. So great job by him as always. All the 12 boys, appreciate what they do. Pit crew is great. Appreciate Menards, Cardell, Ford Motor Company, Rush 8's engines, our Discount Tire, Wabash, Ward Snap-on Decks, Imaging Body Armor, a lot, Advanced Auto Parts. Everything what they do, it's nice that it's finally happening. So I'm ready to go celebrate.
Now, normally you don't do burnouts after a win, but Corey LaJoie loves to grade burnouts, so I'm sure he's very happy you gave him one.
I didn't think it was very good, but
Yeah, I just want to share a few things. You know, William Byron did a great job but at the very end of that race, I was a little disappointed on not taking that outside line like that because he was so dominant, and he passed 2 or 3 or 4 cars in a lap and a half there. So I'm not sure why he did that. He kind of like kept them behind. And then the pit strategy, I wasn't too crazy about that. I thought he was going to stay out with Hamlin, but he only lost. It was only 1 spot behind Hamlin. So, wow. All right, folks. Just wanted to show you some cool stuff there. Leave me with Richard. But anyways, yeah, back to back. Yes, sir. But all right, folks. Let's see if they interview Willie B and. Yes, sir. All right, folks. Give me 1 minute and I'll see if they do. If not, please like, subscribe, and share if you like this content, and I'll try to do a little bit better. I was doing the last 7 laps, and my camera went out for whatever reason, so I had to start it over with like a lap and a half to go, so sorry about that. All right, folks. We'll see you in just a second.